Hello, James here with your quick post-match reaction. Firstly, I hope the Watford fans get home all right today because the Watford team did not put in a very good performance at all. I would go as far to say that I'm pretty furious actually with that result, and I'm not one to get that furious on the channel. If you guys are regular viewers, I'm quite the optimist, in fact, when it comes to Watford and criticising certain individuals. But I've said it week in, week out, and I'm going to say it again. Moussa Sissoko, firstly, should not be the on-field captain of Watford FC. And secondly, he should not be starting matches for us anymore. I don't know what Tom Cleverley sees in him. I don't know if there's a slight bias there because Tom Cleverley played with him for a period of time at Watford. However, this guy should be in a football retirement home. I mean, oh my God, he is so bad. He's so bad. And you can see Watford really do miss the influence of Imran Louza when he's unavailable. And when it comes to Pierre Duomo, who is sitting on the bench week in, week out currently, he must be thinking, what the hell do I have to do to get into this Watford team? I mean, Moussa Sissoko is so, I think the word to describe him, well, firstly, it's not a leader. I think the word to describe him for me would be lethargic, lazy, disinterested. You know, he really doesn't look like he wants to be here. I don't know what his motivation is really to be playing for Watford at the moment, because it's certainly not leading this team forward to a playoff position. He really is a shocking footballer, and I think it's time I call him out properly because the performances are really not up to the adequate level we require of a central midfielder, firstly, but also of a captain of the club. You know, it's not good enough at all. QPR's captain today was excellent. Cardiff's captain, excellent. And I watch these opposition teams week in, week out with vocal captains leading their team, setting the example on the field, vocally and with the actual football they play. And Moussa Sissoko is not doing that for Watford. So he needs to get out of the team sooner rather than later. Dan Batman, you know, I don't want to be that guy. I really don't want to be that guy. But for two of the three goals, I think he has to do better. I'm not a goalkeeper myself. I'm not a goalkeeping expert. But at first glance, and from watching him on the replay, it's not good enough. It's not good enough. He has no control of his area. He loses composure many times throughout matches. He doesn't have a cool head. He's not a cool character in goal. He's very erratic. He's constantly moving in and out of position, which again, for I think it was the first goal today, if my memory serves me right, that caused him to ultimately concede. So yeah, it was the second goal. Sorry, I do apologise. We've conceded so many goals lately, I'm losing track. Yeah, Dan Batman, not good enough. Is there any other players I can call out? Kwadwo Baah, hello, I'm back again to criticise you. I'm sorry, but it's not good enough. He missed two very good chances today. One in the first half, one in the second half. He's got to be scoring one of them. The one before half-time, the header, was similar to the Jefferson chance against Cardiff City. You've got to score that, man. You've got to score that. There's no other excuse. I actually thought Ngakia had a solid game. I thought he was okay, and it was a great ball into the back post to find Kwadwo Baah. And yeah, let down again by the man who's meant to be scoring the goals. So Kwadwo Baah, again, like Sissoko, the sooner Watford find a long-term replacement, the better, because that guy is not good enough to be starting week in, week out. Is there any players who come away from that game with any sort of positivity from me? I think Kwadwo Baah, again, is a real star in this Watford team. A well-taken goal, albeit it took, obviously, a deflection before it found the back of the net. That was a really good move from Watford. Georgie Shaffertatse, again, picking up another assist for Watford in the lead-up to that goal as well. Rocco Vata, when he come on, Festia Basile, they look like bright sparks. But other than that, I don't think anyone really covered themselves in any glory today. And I'm concerned this is where our season goes wrong. I'm concerned that we have Sheffield United on Saturday. I'm concerned that the recovery time between now and then isn't substantial. And I'm concerned we have another heavy defeat at home. And our season could very quickly derail, and we've seen that in previous years. Last year, you'll remember, under Ismail, towards the Christmas period, we were up towards, the top 6 positions, and then after Christmas, it all went wrong, which led to Ismail losing his job and Tom Cleverley come in. Now, I do not want to see that happen again this season, which is why the January transfer window is so important. A left back, a CDM, and a striker are must-gets for me in this window. Will Watford do that? Will Gino Pozzo spend the money? Personally, I think not. But we'll have to wait and see what happens. Fingers crossed we do, because there's lots of football to be played. I think we've got 7 matches in January or something crazy like that. So very, very busy for Watford, a very busy schedule. Hopefully, fingers crossed, this purple kit can give me a bit more luck in the next match, because this was the debut of the purple kit I got for Christmas today, which, I have to say, it wasn't a very good debut. So hopefully, fingers crossed for the next match, this purple kit can pick up the 3 points for Watford. I'll leave it there. Let me know your thoughts on the match in the comment section down below. Once again, in conclusion, really unhappy with that performance. And the main message to take from this is that Moussa Sissoko can no longer start matches for Watford FC in midfield. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.